Hello, friends. It is Tuesday afternoon, and welcome to another edition of Tuesday at 2 with Jen, Stampin' for Fun. So let's check. I like to give the date now. So let me see. We're January the 26th already. So this is the last Tuesday of the month. So it'll be the last week that I'll be showcasing the Punch Party stamp set. It's been our product of the month all month. So it's been fun playing with it. So this week is our last week. And welcome. Good. I see Joy dropping in, and Donna and Emily. Hi, everyone. It's so great to see you. We had a bit of like a snowstorm here this morning in Markham. So obviously I haven't gone out for a walk. Well, not obviously. There's no reason I shouldn't go for a walk. Just bundle up and get some exercise since I'm not getting a ton of exercise lately. How's everybody doing? It is a snowy Tuesday. Well, I'm excited to be here each week on Tuesday afternoon, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. I love to hop onto my Facebook page, share what's going on in the Stampin' for Fun world, connect with you, share any announcements I have, and do some stamping, of course. I love to share different stamping projects with you. Once a week is actually not enough time to show you all the things I want to show you. So, but I just can't commit to doing Facebook Lives twice a week or anything. So the best thing to do is to make sure you get on my newsletter list, my email newsletter list. That's a great way to stay in touch. The other thing is to make sure you check out my blog. That is a great way to stay in touch and see what I'm up to. So there's lots of ways to kind of see what's going on, because my Tuesday and 2s, I love them, but I can't show everything. There's always so much going on. It's always super exciting. So to be honest, I have not been one bit bored during this global pandemic. I have been busy, always busy in the craft cave, either stamping or sharing what I'm stamping. Just this past Sunday, was it Sunday? Maybe it was Saturday. I did a stamping social for one of my friends who invited some of her friends together. We didn't do it in person. It was all online over Zoom. And she had wanted to do, because when you're the host and you are inviting your friends, you get to pick the theme of the Stampin' Social that you want. So she really wanted to do not cards, take a break from cards, and do something like a home decor item. So I haven't finished mine, but this is what we made at the Stampin' Social. This is what we made at the Stampin' Social the other day. So I still want to kind of decorate it, maybe with some flowers. So everyone made a curly paper wreath, and it was actually such a nice event. So if any of you are looking for just a special stamping experience with you and your friends, I will happily be the instructor. I make it so easy for you when you want to get your friends together to do something fun. And by together, I mean together on Zoom, because we're trying to all stay safe right now. I make it so easy. I kind of give you the wording so that you can invite your friends. I set up a registration form, so your friends just need to click and register. And I order the supplies and I mail them out, so everybody hopefully gets it in time for the party. I can never guarantee mailed arrival dates, because with everything going on now, it's really hard. And I heard that there was like an outbreak at the Canada Post plant in Mississauga, which is one of the main transfer points for things that I send. I think a lot of my mail goes to the Mississauga depot out there, but I just saw in the news there's like 100 positives, so everyone had to go home, and so I'm not sure what's happening with the mail. So I cannot guarantee that the packets will get there in time for the party, but I really try my best. So yeah, so if any of you are interested in a special stamping experience with you and your friends, let me know, because when you host your own stamping social, I will make sure to give you this Punch Party stamp set, which is an exclusive Saleabration hosting item during Saleabration, so you can't even buy it if you want to. So I would love to give this to you. All you have to do is just get in contact with me and we'll pencil something in, and you can choose what you want to do at your stamping social. So anyway, I just wanted to show you what we did. And the ladies in the party, they could pick what designer series paper they wanted. So I gave them like 4 choices that I thought would be nice. The fine art floral, which is the one that I used. They could choose the peony garden or the hydrangea one, and what was the other one? Fine art floral, hydrangea, peony. Maybe that was it. I think maybe there were 3 choices. So it was kind of neat. Everybody, every wreath looked different, and it was such a nice time because I really didn't have to give too much instruction. I did all the prep work for them. I already cut all the paper into the little strips. I provided the pins. I provided the foam. So everything was delivered to them. And so really they all got a bone folder, their DSP. So we just sat and chatted and curled paper and pinned, and I think everyone had a really nice time. So do not hesitate to contact me because I would love to give you a Punch Party stamp set free when you host your own Stampin' Social. Okay, so anyway, all of that to say there's always exciting things going on here. Maybe what I'll do, thank you everyone for commenting. If you're new or your first time dropping in, don't be shy. Say hi, comment freely, tell me what you think of what you see, ask me questions. All of that is allowed. And I do draw a winner from anybody who comments from the previous week. And of course, if you share, you'll be entered into the drawing as well, because I want to share my stamping happiness with as many people as I can. So please share it with your friends or invite your friends to join and watch. So speaking of that, the winner from last week was Pat J. So Pat, I think you won recently, not too long ago. So I do have your address, and I'll mail you just a small little gift to say thank you for watching. Okay. Oh yeah, Joy, I'll talk to you anytime. I love talking with people. Okay, so let me flip this over because sometimes it's better to kind of see down at my table. And I can share other announcements in the Stampin' Up! World. I hope everyone else is staying warm and safe. Yes, congratulations, Pat. Oh, you're even here. That's great. So Pat knows that she won. Did you get the prize from the other time? I did pop it in the mail. Okay, so flip this off. Hopefully you can see this. Oh, I can't see it too well. Okay, but I don't have to run around searching for my glasses. I've got them. So anything that I'm using, you can purchase from me directly. I would love to serve you as your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. My website is genevieve.stampinup.net. And you can shop online just by clicking the shop button at this website. So there's no www in front. So just genevieve.stampinup.net. Click the shop button, browse around, see what you like. Just remember that saleabration is on right now. So for every $60 increment, you will receive a free gift. There's many free gifts in here, so you get to choose whatever you want free with every $60 increment. Just remember to use this host code. Oh, this looks a little funny. This is an F. Okay, so use that host code because I am giving away bonus tutorials. So with your $60 order, you'll get 30 step-by-step tutorials on using the Dandy Garden suite. And then if your order gets up to 120, I believe you get another 30. So I've got those tutorials ready to send out. I'll send them out at the end of the month to anyone who would like to take advantage of my online ordering special. If you're dodgy about shopping online, you can just message me. I'll help input your order from my end as well. Whatever is good for you. Okay, a couple of announcements. This is the website to use if you want to register for any of my February classes. I am still continuing with classes. They're all online over Zoom. I will mail the packets to you. And of course, as I just said earlier, I can't guarantee the arrival of the packets, but all the classes are on Zoom, so I record them. If you can't join in live because of your schedule, or you don't want to join in because you haven't yet received your packet, you can easily watch the recording and do them later. Okay, these are great activities that you can do to kind of beat these winter blues we got going on now, and the pandemic blues and all of that stuff. So a few reminders of classes that I have coming up. the Flower and Cactus Stamp Camp. It's totally take it to go. There's actually no Zoom for that, so you just totally do it on your own time. The great thing about this stamp camp is that all the pre-cut pieces, the embellishments, the tutorials, everything, that's given to you free, basically because the cost of the class is $118, which covers the cactus medley. So basically your class fee gets you this medley, which is gorgeous and very robust. Okay, so you get all these items, and then I will send you the tutorials, the pre-cut cardstock to create the 10 projects. Okay, you'll use some of your own DSP and other embellishments that come in the kit. Okay, so I would love to have you enjoy this stamp camp with me. It's extra special because I'm collaborating with Lori Heiling. Her blog is Confessions of a Stamping Addict, and she just is always such a cute, beautiful stamper. So I'm excited about the projects you'll make as a part of this class. Okay, so make sure to contact me, or you can just register right here, bit.ly Stampin' for Fun February, and you can take advantage of that class. That's a great value class. I know you might be like $118 for a class, but look at everything you get. You're basically covering the cost of the stamps, the dies, the paper, the thread, all of that stuff, and I am giving you the 10 pre-cut projects for free. Okay, so the next one I want to tell you about is the Ladies Retreat Day. It's on Saturday, February 20th. So all registration deadlines for February events are February the 1st. So that's coming up next week. So that's why I'm doing a little bit of a reminder here. Make sure you register for what you want so that I can get cutting and get those packets out the door. So the Ladies Retreat Day is a day where you work on your own crafts. It's an excuse to tell your family, excuse me, family, I am busy all day on Saturday, February the 20th. I'm going to be crafting at a retreat. And yes, you do it in the comfort and safety of your own home. But you prepare all your own supplies to craft whatever you want. Maybe you crochet, maybe you sew, maybe you knit. You can do that. You can scrapbook, whatever you want. But I provide you some extra support and inspiration. Number one, I open up a Zoom room so that anybody who wants a little companionship or chatting can work on their craft and just chat away in the Zoom room with other happy crafters. You'll also get 4 make and take projects, 2 pillow gifts. I'll be doing demonstrations so you know how to create those items. And as well, you'll get a product goodie bag valued of at least $35. So that is an all-day event. You can hop in and out of the Zoom room at your leisure, whatever you prefer. Some people hop in just for the demo. Some people stay all day, whatever you want. Okay, so that is $50. Next, we have our Sweet and Simple class. Do I have any samples here? Okay, yeah, so the theme, the Ladies Retreat Day, here's one of the cards, one of the make and take projects that you will be making that day. Okay, so I will provide everything you need to make the projects. You have to supply your own stamps and ink, but you do have the option of adding on the stamp set for a discounted price if you want your stamps to look exactly like mine. Okay, or your card to look exactly like mine. Okay, so next up we've got the Sweet and Simple class. We're doing an all occasion theme. This is my best, lowest price class. I won't say it's the best value because you know, there's great value all throughout, but this is if you're on a budget, but you still want to do some stamping, this is the class for you. It's only $25, includes a free embellishment package, a brand new free embellishment, and you get to make 4 cards. So I will pre-cut things for you. Oh, this is upside down. Here we go. So here's a little sample, and the theme is going to be all occasions. So you might get I think you're going to make a birthday, a thank you, kind of a congratulatory, so a little bit of everything. And it's just a nice, relaxing, not too stressful class. And people just enjoy chatting and getting the pieces to put their cards together. So that's the Sweet and Simple class. And then, on the same day in the evening, we've got the Beat the Blues Stampin' Bingo, also a stamping class. So it's not a gambling establishment, just in case anyone's confused. We are not gambling for money. It's nothing like that. It is a stamping class because you'll get to make 3 different cards. And here's a sample of one of the cards we'll make. You'll get the packets, a bingo card, a gift. I'd love to have you join in. It is a stamping class, but we do play some rounds of bingo just for fun. And of course, the prizes are not cash. We're not a gambling establishment. I'm giving away Stampin' Up! Prizes. So if you love stamping and you want a little fun, feel free to join in this one. This has actually been a fun one. I've noticed some parents do it together with their kids, and they have a nice time. And then the last one for February I have is my technique class. This month we are going to do this class. You can get free with your $30 order on the night of the class. Or you can pay a flat $25. And we're going to be doing, I want to get the name right. It's called interlocking gatefold. So interlocking gatefold cards and one drapery fold card. So I just couldn't resist sneaking in a drapery fold. So this class, you're going to learn something new, and I'd love to see you. So any of these classes, you can view them. You register for them all. If you want all of them or one of them, just go to this website here, bit.ly Stampin' for Fun February. Okay, so that is the update on classes. Oh, I'm glad you like the cards, Leanne. How are you? Good to see you. Okay, let me put this away so I don't lose anything and get it out of the way. Okay. Great. Yay! So we are going to dive in and do a little bit of stamping. Does it always feel a little bit sad when we're on the last week of a product showcase? So all month I've been showing different projects using the Punch Party stamp set. Oh, see, I always forget to get the projects. Let me see if I can get them to show you. Let me see. I can't even remember. Oh yeah, I remember. So remember in the first week we made this card, right? And in the second week, we made like a glue holder. I don't know where mine is right now. And then last week, we did this fun chocolate treat holder. It's just big enough to hold 3 Merci chocolates. And I thought it'd be really nice for Valentine's too. So I tried to use some different punches, different stamps that are in the stamp set. Okay, so this is a great stamp set. Remember, you can get this stamp set free just by hosting a Stampin' Social during Saleabration. Or you can be a party all on your own. Just place your order of $375 or more, and you will get this automatically included. Stampin' Up! Will automatically send it to you. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so let's go on to today's project. Of course, I'm going to use this stamp set. And let's see, I think we're going to use a Poppy Parade card base. So here we go. Okay, so Poppy Parade, it's red, but it's not like a real red. It has a little more, I feel like a little more of a brighter tone to it. Real red is a little bit darker. So I'm going to cut it at 4 1/4 inches. Now, don't forget, if you're just joining in, don't be shy. Make sure to comment so that I can enter you into the little drawing. And also, it's my way of saying, hey, welcome, glad you're here. Okay, so, and we'll score it at 5 1/2. Okay, so there we go. This is going to be our card base. And then I'm going to put a layer of Whisper White on top. Oh, I shouldn't be calling it Whisper White. It's not called Whisper White. I still have some Whisper White, but now if you want to order white paper, it's called Basic White. I don't know if I told you guys. I think I did tell you guys that the factory that did the Whisper White, the paper mill, it had to close down, probably of the effects of COVID. So Stampin' Up! Had to quickly source out another high-quality paper that they needed that met all their criteria. And voila, Basic White was born. Okay, so this piece of cardstock is 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. Hi, Rita. I'm glad you were able to hop on. Okay, so I think I can go ahead. I'm just going to layer this right on top. So it's 4 inches by 5 1/4. So I'm just leaving a 1/4 of an inch margin around. It's very standard. Hi, Katarina. Okay, let me get the lid off here. Aren't you guys curious what's gonna happen? What is the next step for this card? Okay. There we go. And then I can't resist. I have to use some Saleabration products, of course. So I thought this designer series paper has not had enough love. Oh, here, Leanne's asking about how similar are the two whites. Extremely similar. I actually don't know whether I would be able to tell the difference because our Whisper White had a wonderful finish on it. The basic white is very similar. Like, I don't know if I could tell the difference. I've been mixing it up and I haven't, it's not like I've picked it up and said, oh, this is basic white, I can tell. No. So this, I have not given this DSP enough love. And I think it's because I thought using this DSP, Designer Series paper, meant that I had to use the coordinating stamp set. So let me show you, let me tell you a little bit about this paper. Okay, it's back here in the Saleabration brochure, right here. It's called the Berry Delightful Designer Series paper, right here. Okay, and so there's also a coordinating stamp set called Berry Blessings. You can get both of these for free with your $120 order. Okay, so don't forget, if this is calling you or you need to update some of your supplies, genevieve.stampinup.net. Just hit the shop now button. So when your order gets to 120, you'll be able to pick either 2 level 1s, things that you can get for free for 60, or 1 of these level 2s, something you get free with 120. So this paper and this stamp set you get free with your $120 order. Okay, so I think I was a bit like, you know, I was saying I haven't given it enough love. I think I thought like, oh, I have to use this paper with this stamp set. Or here, it also fantastically coordinates with the strawberry bundle. Now, our January to June mini catalog, I love to look at the little index here. The index is everything. Okay, so on page 44, let's go here. Okay, so look, there is a sweet strawberry bundle. So you can get the sweet strawberry stamp set along with the punch. Okay, so you can buy the punch separately, of course, but it's always better to buy it together. You get 10% off. So the two together are $43. So by the way, I think that's a great option for you, for anybody. It's a beautiful, summery, springy kind of set. Anyway, it's just lovely. So I just thought, well, if I'm not using the stamp set, then I can't use this paper. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Okay, so I thought I need to show this paper some love. So I took it out. I got a card layout. I was just browsing on Pinterest and got a card layout that I liked. And it's a very simple card layout. You can do this with any of your Designer Series paper. So I just have the mat. I'm going to create another mat using the Designer Series paper. I'm going to go with this side, the gingham side. I think I saw this layout from Mary Fish, and I thought, oh, what a clean, beautiful layout. So I just changed up the paper or whatever, and then voila, a whole new card. Okay, so I cut this at 3 3/4 by 5 inches. Okay, and then we will put that on top. It's almost a shame to cover the other side here, but don't worry, I have more of the paper so I can use the other side next time. Such beautiful paper, and remember, it's absolutely free during Saleabration. At the end of February, Saleabration ends. Okay, next, let me cut another piece. So there's several designs in the paper pack as usual. So I'm going to go with this one here, this nice strawberry one. And I'm cutting it at 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 by 4 inches. Okay, so that really is nice. It maximizes your designer series paper because it's 12 by 12 paper. So when you're cutting it on the 4-inch, you're not wasting any of it. Okay, and then why don't I create a little white mat for that piece as well? Okay, so I'm just going just 1/4 of an inch larger than this one. So I'm going to do 4 1/4 by 3 inches. I love this trimmer. I use it all the time. The measurements are so clear on it. It's perfect. Okay, so there we go. We've got a nice mat. Doesn't the beauty of the designer series paper, doesn't it just make the card look great? Okay, so it's not like we have to do so much work. It's just cutting up our beautiful Stampin' Up! Paper. And then I got the Poppy Parade color just by looking at this designer series paper. So on the back of our paper packs, it actually tells you what colors are being used. So I checked to see which red it was right there. Poppy Parade is the red. So that's why I decided to go with that color card base, because it'll go so beautifully with the little strawberries in this paper. Okay, and then let's put a little Poppy Parade strip here. Just maybe a half-inch little strip. Okay, yeah, this is 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch by, I think the DSP was 2 3/4. So let's cut that out. Okay. Hi, Diane. Oh, yeah, somebody's also saying that, yeah, you can use the punch with the paper, the strawberry punch. I haven't tried that yet, but they've been doing that a lot, where the paper will coordinate with the punch, which is really nice. Okay, so I'm just going to put just a little strip here. Yes, the Poppy Parade does have a bit of an orangey tinge. Like, it's definitely a brighter red than real red. I know, I wish we were actually in person, because then you'd really be able to see it. I'd be able to really pass this around, but it's okay. We're just going to do the best we can. And I'm going to try to go on the angle, because last time I did that survey on my page, do you like it straight or on an angle? What do you guys think? Most of you, I mean, I think that was really balanced. Like, lots of people said straight, lots of people said angle, but I think most people said angle. So I'm going to try to go with the whimsical angled look, but it's totally not my personality. I already feel a bit twitchy doing it, but I know what you mean. It does look fun and whimsical. I mean, I love seeing that other people do it, but for some reason, it's really hard for me to do it. I like the finished look of it, but to actually put it on an angle causes me some twitchiness. There's a little bit of something in me needs things to be straight and proper and organized. I don't know, but here we go. See, I feel twitchy, but I can do it. Okay, I'm putting it on an angle. Okay, there we go. But we haven't used our feature stamp set yet, so let's use it. I don't know if you guys noticed, there is a very sweet sentiment here. Sending you smiles for every moment of your special day. Isn't that a sweet little sentiment? So let's use that. Oh, I think I already took it out. I'm like extra organized today. So let's see. I think I might be able to use this scrap. What I'm going to do, let's try it. And there's also in the stamp set, there is this punch postage frame kind of thing. So let's use our Memento black ink and stamp the frame part. Oh, I'm glad you love the card. I love it too, but I think it's the paper that's making it awesome. Okay, there we go. See, look at the quality. Stampin' Up! Stamps. You just gotta love them. Okay, and then we're going to use that sentiment here, and it's going to magically fit inside. It's not magic because Stampin' Up! Designed it that way. Okay, and we'll put it right into our little postage punch. See? Doesn't it look great? It fits perfectly. I don't think it was an accident. I think it was actually designed that way. And I love how thoughtful Stampin' Up! Is when they design their stamps. It's not random at all. So if you're just tuning in, don't forget, you can get this Punch Party stamp set absolutely free by hosting a Stampin' Social with me. Or you can, of course, be a social all on your own. When your order's $3.75 or more, it is free. Okay, so I think we just need a little bit of color here. So I'm just using my Poppy Parade Stampin' Right markers. If you're not familiar with these markers, they are water-based, so they're easy to use, easy to clean if you get on your fingers or whatever. And you'll notice there's two sides. There's like a writing sort of side, a fine tip side, and then you've got a brush side. So I used to always be like, oh, like I'd take off the lid to check which side it was, until someone pointed out to me that these lines tell you which side is which. So the fat line means it's the fat tip, and the skinny line means it's the skinny tip. Wah! Brilliant. Okay, so I am going to use the little skinny tip here, because it's a small flower. I was afraid it'd be too messy if I used the brush tip. So I'm just going to use the Poppy Parade to color these little flowers here, because they almost look like poppies, actually, the flowers here. But the flowers are so small, it's kind of hard to tell if they're for sure poppies. But they're sweet little flowers. And then I'm taking the green from here, which I believe there's a few greens. There's like garden green, but I'm going to use the Granny Apple green. And same thing, I'm going to use the sort of the fine tip side. Okay, and just color in the little leaves. Okay, so it just gives a little pop of color, which I think is nice, don't you think? It just kind of brightened it up a bit right there. And then we're going to use the coordinating postage punch and slip it in. Oh, so satisfying when it matches so nicely. Bam, bam. So that's why this is called Punch Party, because it's a party of different images that coordinate with the punches, right? So this, you know, you could put that, do I have my little sample? Yeah. See how that sentiment fits really nicely in the heart punch? And then these two fit really nicely with this postage punch, right? And this goes really nicely with our double oval that's in the mini catalog. And these little sayings fit in there. So that's why it's called Punch Party, because it coordinates with some of our punches. Okay, so here we go. We can stick that on here. Of course, we're going to use a dimensional to give it some pop. Okay, so even if you wanted to make this exact card, it would not be hard. Not be hard at all. You just need some cardstock, right? Some colored cardstock, some white cardstock, designer series paper, dimensionals, your adhesive, okay? And of course, the postage punch, okay? Sorry, I did not do the turning off of my messages. So as Murphy's Law has it, as I'm demonstrating, I'm getting these texts. So I hope it didn't cut off the connection for you guys. So that is today's card. It is so quick and easy. You're right, Katerina. It's so quick and easy. Okay, so all you have to do, head to my online store, buy some beautiful designer series paper, buy some gorgeous coordinating cardstock, buy this postage punch or another punch. Make sure that you've got a stamp set that fits into the punch, and then you can copy this design as well. I cased it off at a sample I saw on Pinterest, I think maybe Mary Fish, but it's not like it's such a complicated layout, right? Anybody can do this. Anybody can stamp. I love sharing stamping. Okay, so that is our project for today. So that is to wrap up our whole month of showing off the Punch Party stamp set. Now I really have to go get my little glue holder. Hang on. Do I have it? Okay, so these were the projects that I showed all month. See how the glue fits in there? It's like perfect. Okay, so we got to use a few different punches. We got to use the stamp set of the month. So make sure that you tune in next week to see what the new product of the month will be. And all month I'll be showcasing it and showing different ways to use it. Now don't forget February the 1st. So by the time I speak to you next week, the February class schedule might be over. So try to make sure you're registering for everything as soon as possible, but February 1st at the latest. Okay, I might let you sneak in on February 2nd, but earlier is better because I need to order the supplies. So, oh yeah, see? One of the cards we're doing in the Stamp and Games night, in the bingo night, uses that same punch. So there's another way that you can use that punch. Fun, right? Okay, so let me flip this around and then I can just, I'll make sure to read all your comments in case I missed any of them. Hello, friends. Okay, put this back on here. And let me see, do you have any questions? It was so great to share Stampin' with you this afternoon. I'm pretty much always here Tuesday afternoons at 2, but make sure that you sign up for my newsletter list. Make sure you sign up for some classes. Make sure you follow my blog, and then that way you'll know what's going on in the Stampin' for Fun world. Thanks for dropping by. Have a great week, everyone. Don't forget to comment, even if you're watching the replay, because then I can enter you in the little drawing. Have a great week. Bye.